Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to the Diz Quiz. As always, I am your host, Tommy T, and we are here for part 2 of this episode with the theme park duo. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 yet, check the description for the link. Go back and watch that first, and then come back here with me, because I'm about to spoil the results, okay? You ready for spoilers? Okay, here we go. Gabriel is ahead 9-7 after part 1, but Nikki has a chance to come back because points are doubled. So we'll be getting back to that in a moment to see one of the most exciting rounds of the Diz Quiz so far, in my opinion. So very excited to show you that. So before we jump back into the show, just a quick request to subscribe, to rate the show on podcast services, to like, to share. Whatever you can do to kind of help grow the show really means a lot. If you're enjoying it, that probably means that other people are going to enjoy it too. And the only way I can reach more people is by my current community engaging and showing others that we're here and that there's a fun Diz Quiz show. So I definitely appreciate you doing whatever you can to engage, to subscribe, to leave that review. It means a ton. So that does it for housekeeping. Let's get back into the show with the theme park duo. Okay, so we're back here with Gabriel and Nikki for part 2 of the game show. Why don't you give people who are just joining us a rundown of theme park duo, what you guys do over there.
So, my name's Gabriel, and this is my wife, Nikki.
Hello.
And we are the theme park duo, and we run a theme park podcast where we talk about all the theme parks under the sun, in news, topics, top 10 lists, history pieces, and things like that. We also talk about Halloween, haunts, conventions, and things like that, because they tend to bleed together a little bit.
Yeah.
And we just love having fun talking about theme parks and being dorks. That's really what sums it up.
Yep.
Well, that's what this show is all about, bringing theme park and Disney dorks in to have some trivia fun, so perfect for this show.
If you saw, if the camera could go behind my computer, you would know how big of a Disney dork I am. I have a massive map of Disneyland from the 50th anniversary framed on my wall. It's just, unfortunately, my horror posters are taking the frame up.
I love it. What do we got here? Is Jurassic Park, American Werewolf in London, is that on the right? And then what's right behind you?
And this one is Creature from the Black Lagoon, but it's the French version. So it's like a pastel, and all of them are signed. And then off the camera over, you can't see, is Sign Living, Night of the Living Dead, and The Exorcist.
That's awesome. Just as a quick side note, just maybe I'll edit this out later, but I went to an exhibit last year at the Peabody Essex Museum outside of Boston, and it was just sci-fi horror posters.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was the exhibit, and it was really cool. It was really cool.
That's really cool.
So look that up. I don't know. That might be touring around, so if you want to look that up, it might have moved on at this point, so maybe you can catch it.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, so to bring everybody up to speed, right now the score is Gabriel 9, Nikki 7, but as I said in part 1 of the show, points are now doubled for part 2. No more 50-50, no more multiple choice. 2 points for each question, and then again, if you get a question wrong, the other person can steal, so things change really quickly here in part 2 of the show.
Now my palms are sweating.
I'm nervous about this part. I'm nervous.
All right, so the next category will be trivia just about Disney California Adventure.
Ooh, this is interesting.
I still think you might have an edge.
I don't know that much.
The ugly stepchild of Disney theme parks, in my opinion.
Right.
Though it has gotten some nice improvements over the years since what it first was. So a lot of these questions are about how things have changed drastically in those years, and if you can remember what they were originally and things like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember much.
So we'll see. We'll see. How
I think you just put it out of your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of us like to block some of those early memories of this park out. So Nikki, you're up first because you're behind in Disney California Adventure trivia. Question 1: what year did the park open?
Oh, shoot! No.
We have to throw out a year.
Take a guess. Take a guess.
So. Good luck.
2002.
It is not 2002. Gabriel for the steal.
I'm gonna say 2001.
You got it.
It's like
Oh.
it's like what's it called? The game where it's like I'm only gonna bet $1.
Yeah.
Whatever that game
Oh,
show is.
Oh,
darn,
Price is-
I was
Price is
so
Right.
close.
Price is Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I just
Yeah.
Price is Righted you.
You're so close, Nikki. Oh, man. All right, so speaking of those changes that it's gone over, today we have Mickey's Fun Wheel, but do you know the original name of Mickey's Fun Wheel when the park opened?
Is this for me?
Sorry, no, this is still Nikki.
Oh,
Okay. I know this.
I don't either. I don't know this one either.
Oh, no.
No, I don't know.
The Sun Wheel.
The Sun Wheel.
Oh, I did know that.
You just gotta
I
believe
crack
in
under
yourself.
pressure.
You gotta believe in yourself.
All right, this one's a little easier, I think. What giant animatronic entertains guests in the queue of Toy Story Mania?
Is it still me?
Still you,
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr.
Wrong.
Potato.
No, that's right.
I know it's
You
right.
got that one, Nikki. Okay. This one, too, I think you should be able to get. What is the tallest attraction at DCA?
Thinking.
I'm thinking.
We just watched that movie. It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Of course, Mission Breakout.
I was trying to think if I should say Tower of Terror or not.
And also the roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's also a roller
but I
coaster,
think
but
Guardians is taller though.
the
Yeah.
tower is the tallest attraction in all of the Disneyland Resort.
Yeah.
All right, and the last one here for you, Nikki. This is back to some history now. So before they came up with the idea for California Adventure, Disney was working on a different concept for their second park at Disneyland. Can you tell me what the name of that park was to be?
Westcott.
It is Westcott. You got it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud.
I only mourn that it doesn't exist because I love Epcot so much.
Yeah.
At first I was like, I know this.
Such a fascinating story there, Westcott. If you look up some stuff with like Jim Korkis or Jim Hill, like those guys will give you some really interesting
History
background there.
tidbits.
Moving on to California Adventure for Gabriel. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right, so this is a fun one. What was the first attraction at DCA to close?
Superstar Limo?
Superstar Limo.
Yes! I knew Superstar Limo was going to come in here at some point.
Of course. I could not have this DCA category and not have Superstar Limo mentioned. So I went
Get to the party. Kiss, kiss.
I went to DCA summer of 2001, so it had just opened, so I got to go on this ride. And
So
I just
nobody
remember
was there, right?
getting off this. Yeah, I remember getting off this ride, and my family just looking at each other, being like, "What was that?" But we ended up going on it a couple more times because there was not a whole lot else to do in this park, and like my siblings were younger, so it was like, "All right, I guess I'll go on the limo ride again." But yeah, go look up a video of this ride if you don't know what it is, because it won't be
bizarre.
a mystery why it was the first one to close just a couple years into the into the operation of this park.
Didn't keep him from repurposing a lot of those animatronics, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, next question for you, Gabriel. What talking character attraction is found inside the Animation Academy?
Turtle Talk with Crush.
Indeed, Turtle Talk with Crush.
I knew that one. Anything I know, you're gonna know, so I'm not even.
All right, and the next one. What was the original name of Goofy's Sky School? Again, talking about the changes that have made over the years. What was the original name of that attraction?
Mulholland Madness.
You got it, Mulholland Madness.
See, whatever I know you're gonna.
I still have a little Fast Pass ticket for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next question for you, Gabriel. What is the first scene of Soarin' Around the World? What's the first landmark you see?
Oh, crap.
So this is the new one.
Oh, the new one?
The new one.
The real Matterhorn?
It is the real Matterhorn.
Okay. Cool. What? You knew it?
Yeah.
You knew
I
it.
knew
Oh, man.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd get it wrong.
All right. One last one here for DCA trivia. Name me an attraction that was there on opening day and is still there today without a name change, without a major overhaul or retheming. It's still in its more or less original state.
Okay.
I think I know it.
There are a handful of
I
them.
would have said Paradise Pier in California Screamin', but now that's being like literally torn down as we speak.
Yeah, they're not going to count that one.
Soren's been changed. Oh, there's a couple things though. Ah, crap. I have two things. Wait, is it one attraction or a whole land, or does it have to be something?
No, one single attraction.
Oh, shoot. I don't know if I'm right.
I have a good guess, so be wrong.
Is it Tough to Be a Bug?
Tough to Be a Bug is on the list.
So that's one of them.
Yeah, so there's a handful. There are a handful.
Okay, my other one that I was like going back and forth between was that and the Grizzly River Run.
That's also on the list. So
was the Golden Zephyr on it?
Yes,
Yeah,
Golden Zephyr.
Yeah, that was
here,
my...
it's Tough to Be a Bug. The Animation Academy has had some additions, but it's the building is still the same, along with the Sorcerer's Workshop attraction inside of that. Grizzly River Run. I put the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. If you had said that, I would give it to you, though there is like an up theming to it now. I didn't think anybody was going to say that, so I just wanted to put it on the list. The Bakery Tour, the Golden Zephyr, and Jumpin' Jellyfish, though, is that changing for Pixar Pier? Is Jumpin' Jellyfish?
I don't think so.
No, sorry, that's
it.
That side's staying the same, right?
Yeah, it's Pixar, or it's a Paradise Park.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So they're keeping like a little bit of that Paradise theming there.
Yeah.
Okay, so things have gotten a little bit further apart here.
It's okay, I'm having fun.
Well, I think you're gonna have a chance here, though, still, Nikki. But let me just count up where we're at. So Nikki, you added 6 more points there, so you're up to 13. But Gabriel added 12, so he's up to 21.
Ooh, Nikki, you might need to go to the hospital. You're just getting burned.
You don't have to be mean about it.
I'm just joking.
All right, well, Nikki, you mentioned that the movies are a little bit more your thing, so we've got a movie thing here.
And they're not my thing.
Okay, so this is specially made for you guys because, like I said, first married couple I've had, so we're going to do Disney couples. Not necessarily married couples, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a character, and you have to tell me the other half of their couple.
Okay, I'm bad with Prince names.
This is so bad.
So, as you can imagine, the person I'm not giving, well, it'll be challenging. It won't be, Prince Charming and you tell me Cinderella. A little tougher than that. So let's see. The way this worked out, we're gonna go. I'm gonna give Nikki the man and Gabriel the woman. So we'll swap it out like that. How about that?
Okay, that works.
Okay.
That's great.
So I'm gonna go for this last round to make it a little more exciting. I'm gonna go back and forth between you guys.
Okay.
So the first one will be for Nikki, though. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait, can we still steal? Or no?
You can still steal, yeah.
Okay.
So even though it's back and forth, they're still stealing. So, there's 20 points up for grabs here. So this is not over.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. Nikki, Shang.
Oh, Mulan?
Mulan. Got it.
Yeah. Yay.
All right, over to Gabriel with Meg.
I don't know. Meg?
Yep.
Meg. I'm just trying to do process of elimination.
I know it.
Meg. I don't know. I have no clue. You could steal. I really don't know.
Okay. Hercules.
No! Now what you saying, I'm like, duh. I feel dumb.
All right, another one for you, Nikki. Robin Hood.
Maid Marian.
Oh man, things are changing quick here. We're almost tied already. Okay, back over to Gabriel. Faline.
Did you say Flynn?
No, sorry,
Faline?
Faline. Faline.
I've never heard of that name
know.
before in my life.
And Nikki doesn't know either.
Faline. I'm gonna say. I don't know. I have no clue. This is
you have
such
a
a
guess,
bad one
Nikki?
for me.
I don't know either. I think it's probably a cat. It's probably something like the Aristocats, but I don't know the names from that movie. So.
It is not a cat,
both
but
stumped.
it is an animal, and it is Bambi's crush in Bambi.
Oh my god!
It's so funny. I had a character about this same character. I had a question about the same character a couple shows ago, and it stumped my contestants as well. So it's just nobody knows this one, and so when I need to stump people, I'm going with Faline from now on. So if you're watching and you think you're gonna be on the show one day, Faline is Bambi's crush. Just remember that, and you might do well on the show. Okay, going back. That was for Gabriel, so going back to Nikki. Eric.
Prince Eric.
I know.
Giving hints.
Ariel.
Gabriel,
yeah.
you're giving points away.
No, I knew it.
You know
I was
it,
just
you know
making
it.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, most of them are princes anyway, right?
No.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Chang wasn't a prince.
Yeah, good point.
okay, so back to Gabriel with Jane.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
I knew that
It was
one.
an easy
What's the
one.
score right now?
That was your first point to this round. So
Oh,
so
God.
Nikki has picked up 8, so it's 21-23 now. You still have the edge, Gabriel, but
Oh, jeez, you
Nikki
got
is
to
on your
pass.
tail.
Oh, this
So-
is fun.
So Nikki, here we go for you, Philip.
Okay.
Her face just changed. When
Sleeping Beauty, Aurora.
Got it.
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten
I'm not good with the princes. I'm not. So I'm very proud of myself.
Okay. Okay, Gabriel. Tiana.
Naveen.
Naveen.
I really
Oh,
like
boy,
Princess in the
We
Front.
got
a lot.
Yeah.
2 left. Back to you, Nikki, with Mufasa.
I forgot.
I knew this one before.
I forgot the mom's name. Oh no! I'm so mad at myself. Gabe's gonna win because I can't remember.
I don't think I know this either. I have a name in my head, but I don't think it's right.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna give myself 10 seconds. I can't think of it. I'm just trying to. I can't remember. And yeah, I passed.
Nala?
No.
It is
that's
not
Simba's
Nala.
girl.
That's
You didn't
Simba's
know what it
girlfriend.
was. Don't-
Mufasa is the father. It's Simba's mom's name.
I had a guess.
Simba's mom's name is Sarabi.
Sarabi. Ugh. I was trying to picture Scar saying it because he said it all. Sarabi. Like all.
I know how
Yeah.
you didn't even know the answer. You got mad at me for even saying
No,
Nala.
well, I knew it once I heard it.
Wait. That's not the
Don't
one in the
make fun
game,
of me.
though.
You just won because I couldn't remember.
I didn't win.
Well, let's see, Gabriel. This is the last question. Goes for you, and it is Anna.
Oh, shoot. Because in my head, it's the blonde guy, but I don't know his name. But then there's also the evil dude.
You can't
but I
remember
don't.
either.
I
Don't
don't
remember
remember
either their names.
Is this the last question? Period.
Yeah, it's the last.
So if I
question.
don't get this, am I gonna lose?
no, if you don't get
still
this,
win. But I can't remember his name either.
you.
So.
Oh, Nikki can't remember either.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. I don't know.
Well, so Nikki, you can't come up with either
At
one.
one time, I hear all the Frozen fans screaming at me.
Can Nikki come up with either one?
Either one of them.
I'm like so mad at myself.
Like I'm
right
trying
now.
to think of like even the play at VCA.
I can never remember his name. I can't for the life of me. I can never remember his name. No, I can't remember. You won by 2 points.
I'm gonna have to call it for Gabriel
Yeah.
here.
Thank God.
So the answers were Kristoff or Hans.
Kristoff.
Stuff. It's so dumb.
And a fun way to remember this one is it's the of course the Snow Queen written by Hans Christian Andersen
Yeah.
and Hans Christoph Anna. They kind of took derivatives of his name to create some of the character names there.
Oh.
Oh, there
So
you
wow,
go.
that was one of the closest games we ever had. I was afraid we were going to have to do a tiebreaker there because I wasn't prepared for that. So I'm glad. I'm a little bit glad that we didn't. But,
You're welcome.
but congrats to Gabriel. That was a really fun final round there. This was a lot of fun though. So the Mar is over the Rovers.
Over the Rovers.
Over the Rovers. In this- I'll put your team names on the top like it's a sports game. Well, thank you guys so much. This was again the closest game we've had so far, which makes it a lot of fun to watch and to play here. So thanks for making it interesting.
Welcome.
Well, thank you for having us. It was honestly really, really fun.
Yeah, it was.
Great to hear. So one last time, plug Theme Park Duo and everything you're doing there on your site and your podcast.
Let's do it really clean and concise.
Okay.
Theme Park Duo, we're on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and any of your podcatcher apps. You can find us on all of our social media platforms, which is Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Periscope. That's
Yeah.
at Theme Park Duo. And you can contact us if you'd like at themeparkduo@gmail.com.
What he said. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys. This was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's going to do it for this episode of the Diz Quiz. Really fun final round there. Gabriel edging out Nikki 27-23. I really love that whole back and forth, rapid fire, scores going nuts at the end there, and I'm definitely going to try to get more rounds like that in future episodes. If you have feedback about the format, about the release schedule, really anything you want to say to me, send an email, thedizquiz@gmail.com, because this show is all about the community, so I want to make content that you want to enjoy, so your feedback really helps shape how I do things here at the Diz Quiz. And before I sign off, one quick last request to subscribe to us on YouTube or podcast services, to leave a comment, to leave a review on the podcast stores. Really, whatever you can do to engage, to help me grow this channel, I really appreciate it. It means a lot and helps me reach more people like you, more Disney fans, and that's what this is all about. So until next time, I've been Tommy T, this has been the Diz Quiz, and we will see you real soon. Bye-bye.